Hi, I'm Anthony Cruz, a consultant at ZoomInfo, and today we're going to be talking about the Chorus deal view, basically revenue intelligence. And now I'll be able to actually show you and surface which kind of deal is going to be the most important based on the types of risk that are showing up by reps, by stage, whichever it may be. But I'll go ahead and show that to you today. So here is a Chorus deal board that instead of looking at a one account or one deal, now we're looking at a bunch of deals here, and I have already set the filter to be any kind of open stage from our CRM, and the amount is over $80,000. And so you can see that there are several deals listed in this right now, and I can look at a risk factor that shows 3 risk signals. Deals closing soon, there's no pricing discussion. Fewer than 2 active contacts during the past 10 days. Stuck in the same stage for the past 10 days. And again, 10 days can be modified for each of our customers because each customer has a different sales cycle. Then you have the screen for momentum that can illustrate and visually see if there is communication between these two companies to just know if this deal is going to close or not. And if there's any gap in between the communication from a manager to a rep perspective, know to bring in that forecast together pretty tightly. And so here I can see this is not 6 months. This is gonna be a 1 month span preview of all the communication between the two companies. And also I can see in the next column if there is a next call scheduled. Just telling me is that if this deal is expected to close in the next 2 weeks or the next 2 months, I gotta make sure that from my perspective that my reps are actually honoring and owning the next step going forward. Next, we have the CRM fields. The CRM fields are actually what parts of fields that you want to pull from the CRM that you want to visibly see inside of the deal board inside of Chorus. So here I've picked out a few things that matters to me most: the stage, the amounts, and the close dates. The next, instead of looking at all the Chorus trackers from a per recording basis, I'm going to look at all the Chorus trackers from a per deal basis. So this means there can be a combination of a bunch of emails or even calls that happen within a deal. And I want to look at all the engaging questions that we're having, what's in the tech stack they have, if they mention a Chorus or solution engineer, solution consultant, as well as understand if they're talking about pricing, if there's any next steps to do's, or if there's any risks on these calls. And so by clicking on the number here, this will bring up those different types of risk mentions across this deal. And you can see that there are 2 moments in 2 different interactions that we've had and be able to isolate exactly when that risk came up in this particular deal. I can also isolate all of the engaging questions that are asked in a deal. And so here, there's another example of 2 moments that were shared around these different types of questions. And then you can also save these views. You can save views for different types of things that you're looking for. Most of my customers that were using Chorus will make 2 different types of views. One is going to be around all of the deals that are very early stage. And they make Chorus trackers around the types of things that we're doing to qualify these opportunities to make sure that things are moving from stage 1 to stage 3 effectively. Then there is the kind of CRO or VP of sales deal board. And what they do is they create a saved view of all of the deals that are committed to close. They're high ticket, high value type deals and care about the things that are indicators that are going to show that these deals are going to close. So if pricing is being mentioned, if procurement is being mentioned, security, legal, all these things need to be happening first right away before we get anywhere close to that close date. And that's usually a CRO or VP of sales dream of having an effective deal board.